There we are. Always freezing when it starts. So I'm just sitting there looking at a picture of myself, not moving. So I don't know if I can talk or not talk. So if there's like a gap in the beginning, now you know. Anyway, down on the farm today. Got a lot done already, and I was only halfway through the day. I'm not cooking dinner, so I have to worry about that. I hard boiled about 30 eggs today, so we got so many eggs. My wife wants me to go to some corner somewhere on the road and try to sell them. I could try that, but we'll see. I got a lot more to wash too. I gotta wash dishes first because I gotta have two cleared sinks to wash the eggs. And if you don't know how you wash eggs, you wash them in lukewarm water, not hot water, not cold. It's got to be lukewarm. And you just get a sponge and kind of not like a too abrasive sponge, but you kind of wash all the dirt off the poop and everything off. And then I put them in a colander. You know what you do with spaghetti. Put them there, let them rinse off, let them sit in the colander for about 20, 30 minutes, and then put them in egg crates. And we have one full one in the refrigerator, three full ones in the refrigerator, and still got at least two or three more of those. And those are the 18-pack eggs. So, got a lot of eggs. But that's good because, I want to sell eggs this summer. Can't wait till May's when I can start selling them. There was somebody trying to sell them at the swap meet we were at the other day, but people next to us, I don't think they sold any. What I'm going to do next year is I'm going to pickle them and can them off season, and so I can sell those during the season too, or when I'm selling eggs, I could sell pickled eggs as well for a couple bucks a piece or something. And let's just watch the video and then we'll talk afterwards. Well, we got baby chicks. I showed that before. Little stinky butts. I need to clean that out. There's that little turkey. I'm keeping the turkey for sure. And there's Hilda. She got to be in here too. Hi, Hilda. How about you get to see her all wrong? Well, I got to clean this area right here. It's been kind of a trash collect area. So I got to clean this up. I'm going to put some cages there. I'll show you the cages here in a minute. That's a cage. That's a thing so you can bring cages in places. May need that. I don't know. I mowed the grass, but then I mowed this little ditch too. I wish I could fill that in. I don't really know the purpose of it. I think when they used to garden or they used to grow peanuts and whatever else they grew back here, that they, and if you see, I cleaned it up. I mowed all the way to the 1-inch setting. I've got squash is going really well. The onions, although I need to get in there and weed it. My lettuce, it's ready, and then looks like the collard greens are coming in a little bit. So my beans are doing well. This is for my tomatoes. I got it all ready to plant the tomatoes, and then I'm going to get this one ready. I don't have any peppers yet to plant, and then I got this for the watermelon. Next year I'm thinking about making the space in between wide enough to fit the lawnmower through, because look at that job it did on the weeds. So if this was a little bit wider, fits the lawnmower through each one of these rows and I don't have to hoe it. I've got my area over here that I'm clearing. I haven't started it yet, but so I was thinking about getting a bag of concrete, but I'm not sure. May just go ahead and do it anyway because it needs to be done. I got some stakes there, but I don't need as much the stakes because I got an old bed frame, and I can use the rails from the old bed frame as supports for the fence. The fence is right here. My digger, my post hole slammer, because I need some of these posts for my tomatoes, so I can put the tomatoes up and You know, what you got to do with tomatoes. There's Hilda and Thor. Thor is such a pain in the ass. He was biting Vicky. My wife was so pissed off this morning. I woke up, she started yelling at me, and I was like, what the hell? And the dog's been chewing on her all morning. I took the dog outside. We did chores and tried to keep the dog outside. My greenhouse, I hope it gets done by the end of the summer, but we'll see. At least by this fall. My peaches are doing good. Lemon tree, I'm worried about it. The geese and ducks are all over there. I know what kind of ducks I got now. I put a bigger barrier around the olives. And look how big my geese are getting. They're getting big. And the ducks got their colors. So I have a Harlequin over there, a blue Swedish, and 3 Cayuga duck. Not Cayugas, what the heck are they called again? They are, dang it, I can't remember. They're khaki Campbells, and they're the big egg layers. So those are probably the ones we'll keep. But I like the other two too. I like that Swedish Harlequin, and I also like the blue Swedish. I think it's Swedish Harlequin. See, they're running around. They're gonna get something to eat. They're getting something to drink. They do this every time I come over here. They go looping around. They might come running around again. And they've really cut down the grass quite a bit. They are good lawnmowers. They're not consistent because they leave big patches here and there. So I don't think they'll ever replace the lawnmower. My turkey, him's doing okay. Look at him all displayed. Hilda, quit digging. She digs all, okay, lay down in it. But God damn it. You got holes all over the damn yard. And your mama tripped in one, member. Had a hard time getting up. I don't know. Both of them are digging all over the yard. And there's a broody hen named Delta. And she's in there, Delta 8. No, not, she's just Delta. Look how beautiful that Tom is, isn't he? And he's not going to be Thanksgiving. No, sir. He's too old anyway. You got to get them when they're young, 6 months old at the most. They start getting tough after that. Tough eating anyway. So here's the cages. I'm cleaning them up, and I'm going to go put them in that space. I got these cages here that I was using for rabbits at one time when my wife had hers. But now I probably just use them for roosters and chickens when I take them to the sales. I got all these cages, different sizes. Some are compartments, some are not, for rabbits and chickens, and one day ducks, geese, and turkeys, but not yet. Although ducks and geese, look at him chases that rooster. Him chase torments that poor rooster. He's gonna go for sale. So I'm capturing him. I'm gonna try to sell him for $5 or something. He's a little over a year old, but he's a good rooster. He's non-aggressive, which is good. Unless you want to put him with other roosters, that isn't good. That's my tent set up there. I didn't bring it, but I'll bring it next time we go to the sales. We trimmed back on this peach, as you see. Got some of the dead growth off. There's still some more on there, but that's okay. But as you can see, there are peaches on it. Let me see if I can hone in on one. There's one. Let's see. I'm not seeing the same thing. Why the heck? Oh, darn it. I'm trying to show you a peach. Baby peach. Gotta find where the camera is on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. You see it? Right there. That's a peach. There's a bunch of them on here. There's a bunch of baby olives on the olive tree. All the peach trees have those little fuzz things. So, and then our plum tree has a bunch. So we're gonna have peaches for sure this summer, which is good. Probably not enough to sell any, but you know, who's digging in there? Is that the rooster? Or is that the dog? Hilda, get out of there! Come on. You don't need to dig in there. You gotta look for places. I know she likes to dig holes and then she lays in them because it's cool. It's a natural thing for dogs to do, but golly, honey. You already have a bunch of holes. Go in one of the holes you already dug. Whenever I yell at Hilda, then he has to come in there and thinks he's gonna tell her a thing or two. He's like the enforcer. If you're young, you should be enforced, not the other way around. You're not the enforcer, buddy. Thor, dog of thunder. Leave Hilda alone. Hilda doesn't want, she's patient. She puts up with it. Get her, Hilda. Get him. Tell him to stop that shit. Poor Hilda. Yeah, poor Hilda. He just grabs on, he's only grabbing on her first. She's got a lot of thick fur around her neck, thank goodness. He's just crazy. He's biting my wife this morning and biting Hilda. He hadn't really bit me, chomped on me a little bit, but softly. But he was just going at my wife this morning. I don't know what the deal was with that. I know he's teething, but man, I wish he'd grow out of that shit. Golly, it's becoming a pain in the ass. I mean, my hands are all scarred up. Maybe you could see. Oh, get the right angle. You can see a couple. See my hand, that knuckle there. And then, up here along my tattoos, there's a bunch too. I don't know. Twist around, but yeah, you can see a lot of little puncture wounds. He just chews the hell out of everybody. He's a good little boy, but when he wants to be the loving boy, he's a great snuggler. He'll come right up, sitting on the couch, and he'll just come right up on my chest and just lean his head into my neck and then just go to sleep right there. He does it to my wife all the time. He's sweet and sour. He can be sweet or he can be sour. That's all there is to that dog. He's a smart dog, so, you know, he'll learn. He's getting bigger. He'll chase the tennis ball now. He used to be able to keep up with Hilda. Now he's catching up with her and, you know, learning to play fetch. He brings most of his toys outside, so I have to get them all inside when I go mow. I mowed the grass, man. That was a lot of work just getting ready to mow. I had to move the hoses out. I've ran over hoses before. Extension cords, got to get all those up to the house or rolled up somewhere. And then I had all those bits of paper, which actually was it's paper towel. I lined where the baby chicks are, and I was using it for the ducks and geese, but I stopped doing that because that one broke its leg because it was too slippery. So, but I was dumping them out there. I said, when the lawnmower gets to just chew it up, and that'll be the end of it. Well, that was a big mistake because it chewed it up into pieces like this big, and they're all over the yard. So that was like, so now I need to just collect them and throw them in the trash, not just leave them out there for the lawnmower to chew up, because the lawnmower doesn't chew them up as good as I would have liked. The geese, as I said, were getting big. I know my camera was kind of angled down. I was using this to film it today, which is my tablet instead of my phone. My phone's being charged right now because I forgot to charge it last night, but it's probably charged by now. But anyway, so I use my tablet, but my tablet I wasn't used to hold my tablet and I was pointing down, you know. So next time I'll point up so you'll see better. I'm probably do a video of my morning routine. What all I have to do each morning, first thing in the morning to get my morning chores done. The things that I have to do, the watering the animals, and feeding the animals, and all that. That'll be my next video. So hopefully, if I remember. But anyway, you guys have a good day and a better tomorrow.